Day 10. It's a little chilly out this morning. Headed out of Rosario, headed to a small town called Victoria. I'm actually headed east. Gonna head up to Santa Fe before heading west towards Cordoba. So I'm hearing conflicting reports from my Airbnb hosts on whether or not I can cross. I don't know if you can see it in the background, that bridge on my bicycle. Figure worst case scenario, I try hitchhiking and somebody with a pickup truck throws my bike in the back and I can make it across that way. Or a second option would be to ride back from the bridge into town and hire a taxi, or hopefully shove my bike in the back or in their trunk and get across that way. But one way or another, we'll get across. Alright, I'm going to navigate my way out of the city and over to the bridge. And we'll see if there's any issues crossing it in a little bit. Scenery here along the river with some nice modern skyscrapers with the Argentina flag, and I think due to how cold it is, there's not too many people out, and it's a Monday morning. Typically I'd imagine on the weekends and on warmer days it's probably a ton of people out here. It's a pretty nice spot. Nice bike infrastructure along the river, and then even here on the street, which is right next to the river. So sounds like if the bridge doesn't have bike infrastructure, then that's kind of weird because the rest of the town does. We'll see when we get there. Yeah, similar to Mexico, they have like the public bikes, and then they have bike lanes throughout the city. Around the boot. And a hill. And a nice neighborhood with houses up on the hill. So headed out of the city. Google Maps is having me go through this neighborhood on my way to the bridge. And this neighborhood basically sits up on a hill across from the river, and it's pretty upscale. It's pretty nice. I just wanted to give you a quick little update and show you. But yeah, we're almost to the bridge. Get through this neighborhood, a couple more turns, and then we'll be at the bridge, and we'll find out which Airbnb host is correct. be honest, it just adds to the adventure. I mean, I'm gonna get across it one way or another. Whether I ride my bike, some nice Argentina in a pickup truck helps me out, or whether I hire a taxi cab. One way or another, we'll be in Victoria. Alright, just exited that fancy neighborhood and headed towards the highway with the bridge on it. We'll see how this goes. And as always, if I die, please upload the footage. YouTube, dude does dope stuff. And if you're watching these videos, please subscribe. That way I can keep making these videos. Well, it says no bicycles, so we'll see how this goes. Traffic isn't very heavy, so there it is, no bikes. It's kind of funny, the Airbnb host, the place I'm going to for tonight, kept messaging me. Then he had one of his friends that could speak English call me. He was really concerned that I wasn't going to be able to cross the bridge. So coming up to the top of the bridge now. Got a view of the city to my right. Sun's rising to my left. On a glorious Tuesday. And I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to use the walkway because of these, but it looks like I can, so I might actually just jump over there, and that way I can give you a view of the city as well. Alright, and there's Rosario, the city I just left. There's the river, and here's me on the bridge with the sun rising on a glorious Tuesday morning. Oh, another gate I might have to jump over. Quite the adventure. I don't know what this thing is, but as I told my Airbnb host, one way or another I'm crossing the bridge, so here we are crossing the bridge. So it looks like there is a toll up here. It'd be hilarious if they sent me back to where once I came. Yeah, there's no bikes on the bridge. We're gonna have to ask you to go back across the bridge. That'd be hilarious. Poquito español, habla inglés. Victoria.
Victoria, pasa que no puede.
I'm okay, I'm okay. I'll be okay. Huh?
Espera acá un ratito.
No entiendo. I can go?
¿A dónde vamos?
Victoria.
Sí, pero como no, escúchame, no se puede ir en bicicleta.
No entiendo.
No bike.
Where, that way or that way?
Both way.
Well, I have to go one way or the other, so I'm gonna go that way. Alright, there's no
Go
bike
back,
that way,
Go
right?
back. No bike.
I gotta go to Victoria.
No bike.
Can I get a ride from somebody to where it's safe then? Okay, can I do that over here?
¿Eh?
I'll do that over here then.
¿Acá o allá?
Yeah, yeah.
¿Ambos lados?
I'm gonna go up there. Yeah, yeah. Gracias.
Dando.
Yeah, yeah. So I think once I'm out of the view of these guys, I'll just obviously hop back on my bike. Yeah, can I get a ride? No? Victoria?
Yo no puedo, no me deja la empresa.
¿Ah?
¿A vos no te deja?
No bicycle. No.
¿Por qué no podés ir?
Huh?
¿Vos no podés pedalear?
Right, yeah. I need a... No? Okay. Okay.
Adentro. No podés estirar con la bicicleta.
Yeah, I'm hitchhiking.
No, tienes que pararte allá. Allá donde está la balanza, ahí tienes que pararte y hacer dedo.
I'm hitchhiking. No bike. I'm not
Acá
riding.
no, acá no podés. Ey, allá donde está la balanza, ahí parate y hacer dedo.
So I got my thumb out hitchhiking. Keep getting yelled at that there's no bicycle. Victoria's the next town, so it shouldn't be too hard to get out of here.
Con toda voluntad yo te llevaría, pero no tengo dónde cargar la bicicleta, porque el baúl lo llevo cargado.
Poquito español.
No tengo,
Oh, no, it can't fit.
no tengo
Okay.
espacio.
So my plan right now is just to keep walking outside of the view of the toll people and pretend like I'm hitchhiking. And then once I get a little ways down the road here, I'll back on my bike and see how it goes. I mean, obviously if I get a ride, I'll take it. I guess I can see how well they monitor this and try to keep going. Worst case scenario is I gotta turn around and get a cab back in Rosario. So I hop back on my bicycle. We'll see how this goes. sure why they don't want bicycles when we have pedestrian pathways. So my plan seems to be working so far. I just had to pull over and put my jacket on. It's actually pretty cold over here. I'm a few miles down the road and nobody's stopping me as of yet, so my plan is working so far. I figure if I get more than halfway there, they can't tell me to turn around and go back. They're just going to tell me to keep going, right? So I just gotta go undetected for like, I don't know, 15, 20 miles. Like Rosario's Airbnb was correct this morning. I was on the bridge, but now it looks like the Airbnb host in Victoria is correct and they don't want bikes on the road. Cycling's not a crime, bro. Plans for riding the grass, not on the road, so it's gonna be a long day. You definitely see why they don't want people on bicycles on the road, and that's why I'm not gonna be on the road. I'm gonna stay to the shoulder in the grass, which is gonna make for a little bit longer, more difficult, strenuous day, but I'll get to Victoria in one piece. And I'll be able to continue on my journey. So yeah, wish me luck. Another, figure about 25% or so, and I'll be more than halfway done this road. And I'll be actually pretty close to Victoria at that point as well. Hola. Pequito español, habla inglés.
¿Quién autorizó a pasar por el puente?
No entiendo.
¿Usted viene a qué lado?
Victoria. I ride on the grass. On grass. No road. On grass.
¿Usted pasó por el peaje?
No entiendo.
¿Por el puente? ¿Por el puente? Por el puente. ¿Usted viene de allá?
No entiendo.
¿De allá para acá viene?
I'm going to Victoria.
¿Usted va para allá?
Yeah.
Quiero venir de allá. ¿Usted viene de allá para acá?
Over.
No.
I'm okay. I'm on the grass. No road. I'll be okay. No. On the grass. I'll be okay, guys. Thank you.
Dale.
So the stupid gringo card worked. I just gotta get another, I don't know, couple miles up the road and I'll be closer to Victoria than to Rosario. It's not that I don't respect the local officials or the local police. It's just that I think it comes down to personal responsibility. Obviously, if I was riding on the road, I'd be causing havoc with all the cars and the trucks. But on the grass, I'm not bothering anyone. And I feel safe doing it, so I think that's what those guys realize too. It is beautiful out here though. better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. And again, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to get to where I'm going safely without bothering anyone. Nice lake off to my left. Beautiful sky. And treacherous ride. It'll all be over in a few hours anyway, so that's no big deal. It is beautiful out here though. Yeah, this is going to be a tough day, but it's probably going to be a way tougher days than this coming up, so no big deal. Just keep getting after it. Coming up to another bridge. There's a walkway. We're all good. We'll get to Victoria at some point. Gnarly. All right, yet another bridge. Another gnarly entrance. Oh, didn't make that one. Another gnarly exit. Coming up on another bridge, yet another one, and another one. This one's a little bit bigger, still has a walkway. Ah yes, the local gringo riding his bike. Another gnarly entrance. And coming up on another bridge. Got it. Instead of doing all the roundabouts today, I'm doing all the bridges, and we're at another one. I think we have at least a few more before we get to town too. Riding this grassy, bumpy shoulder all day is definitely taking it out of me. I look forward to these bridges, and I look forward to I can ride on the road again. Oh yeah, another gnarly entrance. Of course. Got it. Ah, pavement. Alright, I'm sure another gnarly exit. Nope, didn't get it. Victoria, 20 kilometers, which is only 12 miles. I already smacked my hand a couple times, so I'm gonna take it slow. So again, still riding through this grass on the shoulder since I'm not even supposed to be on this road. Exhausted, haven't eaten all day. But I can see the town from here. And we're coming to another bridge closer. So we should be there shortly. Get something to eat. Check in on my Airbnb. Go get something else to eat. And then take a nap. That's the game plan. If I don't die through these things first. Ah. Gnarly. Another gnarly exit. Another gnarly, but not as gnarly entrance. Another gnarly exit. Ah, pedal strike. Alright, just it looks like we have that bridge over there. And then the town's right there. Alright, off in the distance, that's where I'm trying to go. I assume that's Victoria. Should be there hopefully shortly, unless there's like 7 more bridges. And here's another bridge. Another gnarly exit. Oh yeah. Got it. Looks like I finally made it to town. We go to the gas station to get some food. Message my Airbnb host. So welcome to Victoria. Hola.
Aguante, aguante. ¿Cómo anda usted?
No entiendo.
¿No entiende?
Habla inglés.
¿DNI?
Huh?
¿DNI?
Airbnb.
¿Documento?
My passport?
Ajá, passport.
I haven't eaten all day, man. I'm just trying to go to get some. Come here. I haven't eaten. I'm starving, hungry.
Ahora te decimos.
The guy said I could ride on the shoulder, so I did all day.
Claro.
I wasn't on the road.
¿De Rosario?
Yeah, they said it on the shoulder, on the grass. I was okay. see.
La visa,
Huh?
está acá, visa.
They electronic. They don't stamp anymore. No. I got my plane ticket somewhere in here. I don't know. Buenos Aires, I came in.
Where you from?
USA. I'm bike riding to Mendoza.
Huh?
I want to see your country. I'm bike riding to Mendoza.
Mendoza?
From Buenos Aires. They do it electronic. They don't stamp anymore.
Rollies, no. Rollies. Pero no tiene pasaporte. Passport.
Huh?
No tiene pasaporte.
That is my passport.
Decirle a aquel que lo chequee. Al oficial. Está ahí. Sí, vení con eso.
Huh?
Con eso.
I gotta go.
Con el pas. La voz que le entendé. Porque le entendé más o menos. ¿Qué pasó? Porque te va a hablar todo en inglés. Sí. Para identificar. Acompañarlo.
What's the problemo?
Datos.
Huh?
Chequear. Nada más. No problem.
Okay.
Pasa.
No podés venir en bicicleta por acá.
They told me on the shoulder, on the grass, it was okay.
Sí, pero no se puede bicicleta por acá.
I know, I'm not going back that way. I'm all done with that. I'm tired.
Sí, sí. Seguro. Sí, cualquier cosa.
My pass?
One minute.
Okay.
Where are you going?
To my Airbnb in Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah. Problemo?
No.
Okay, can I go?
No problem.
Okay.
Perfect.
Gracias. From here, I can go to Santa Fe on the roads. No problemo.
No.
I can go to Santa Fe.
Lo único que usted no podía era pasar el
That's the only
de
part.
acá hasta el puente.
That's the only part.
Eso no.
Okay,
Pero hasta acá.
but to Santa Fe. See,
No hay drama.
Santa Fe, good.
No hay problema.
Okay, gracias. Victoria, we're here. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna keep in the YouTube video. I'm obviously hangry to get out on them, but and I was kind of wrong, but then the second group of cops said I could ride, so whatever. Rendezvous.
Claro.
Bueno, exitoso.
Hasta luego, gracias. Hola.
Hola. And café con leche?
No hay agua.
No?
No, para hacer café.
Okay. Alright, so I just finished lunch or dinner, I'm not sure. And I'm headed to my Airbnb through this town of Victoria. Through this hilly town of Victoria.
¿Tiene documento?
I already gave it to them. I'm going to my Airbnb.
Documento.
See, this is the second time I have to give it to somebody.